Hello and welcome to another another battle report from the Boba Fett Open, which Scott Byron is running on Vassal. We've got two very interesting lists here from one of the groups. I do not know what group they're from, but to give you an idea, there's 4 groups, all of 5 players, and the top 2 from each group goes into a knockout. So there's 20 players in this, so it's quite a decent sized event. So I believe, I might be wrong here, I've tried to run the log file a little bit to see what happens. I believe Mickey for Chin is the Imperials and Bravo is the Rebels. So let's look at what we think is Bravo's list. We've got Lyric, Push Limit, Kanan and Target Computer. Very clever little idea. Kanan obviously lets him clear this push limit stress on all whites. Ezra Bridger, who does like stress, has Rage, Twin Laser Turret, Inspiring Recruit and Stealth Device. So quite a tough little ship to crack there. And of course everyone knows Fenn in the PS11 against the Veteran Instincts. Shuttle with Hot Shot, Flight Assist and another Stealth, so could be quite a tough ship to hit, especially if Lyric protects them. And we believe Biki's list is Rear Admiral Chirinu with Predator, Kylo, Hot Shot, Gunner and Engine. So again, he's going to miss the first shot a lot of times but hammer hard in the second shot. The second shot obviously won't have a focus token. And Quickdraw, adaptability I would imagine up to 10, even though it doesn't make much difference in this one. Fire control, advanced optics, lightweight frame, and special ops training. Interesting, both lists have ways of shutting the other list down in the form of Hotshot or Fenn or Kylo Ren, and both. Well, you've got the very tanky Rebel list against a list that has things like Gunner to try and push through tankiness. So this could be quite an interesting matchup. So they've already set up. Asteroids are nice and spread. You've got the Imperials in the bottom left corner and the Rebels in the middle. Let's see how this goes. So Bravo has just moved Ezra, so that would be definitely the Rebels. So 1 bank by Ezra, 2 bank by Lyric, big 4 forward and boost by Rear Admiral, that's a very big move, and 4 by Quickdraw. 1 bank for Fenn. So Lyric could actually get isolated quite quickly here, but I think he'll be fine. What's this going? Try to target lock. Oh, Fenn was trying to target lock RAC. Right, here we go. Don't turn 2 dials that we're looking for now. So there's 1 on Ray. Who's got Ray? I missed that completely in the thing. There's a Ray cow there, I'm not entirely sure why. This is Bravo. Unless there's a card underneath here somewhere. That's got so one of these ships might have Ray. I imagine it's going to be Lyric because the other one has a second cruise lock. So SA Lyric has Ray as well, giving him a bit more, even more action economy. So you can target lock, reinforce, and have a focus. Nice. So dials for Imperials are down. There's a range 1 marker we put down. So not 1. 4 by Ezra. That's a big move by Ezra there, and he's raging. He's going to try and put some early damage on. 4 by Lyric, Tiger Lock and reinforce the front, which means it does get stressed. And Shirley does a 4 forward to dodge Ezra's arc completely, and he's going to Kylo Ezra, and he's going to put a blinded pilot on. Which I wonder if, at this moment, I wonder if Bravo will be going for Quickdraw more than Kylo, RAC anyway. 3 forward by Fenn. No flight assist, takes focus. So focuses in from Ray for Lyric. Fenn will be shooting. Range 2 on the Decimator. Just a crit. Takes a shield. Okay, RAC is going to go 4 for 3 on Ezra. There's a bit of confusion here. Okay, so he shoots Ezra. Reroll Predator. It's a crit visibility. So Ezra does have 3 dice here, and with the stress does dodge them all. Wow. Means he does not get that blinded pilot crit through. That could be big. Loses focus. Yes, does lose focus. He does have gunner to shoot again. Does get 4 this time. That is going through. Dodges 2, takes 2 crits. I was reinforcing 1, so takes 1 crit on the shield. But it will just be using blinded pilot instead. So no shot for Ezra's turn. Quickdraw. is shooting. Okay, Fenn's taking stress to stop him using his focus token. 3 first turn Ezra. Just 1. And Ezra dodges. Dodges twice because of stress. Ezra's quite tanky. Does get a target lock. Yep. Right, so Lyric. 3 first 0 on rear. Well, it can target lock, I imagine. So, just 2. And 2 more shields gone. So, damage report from round 1. Fenn has took nothing, Lyric's took nothing, and Ezra's took a Bloody Pilot, which obviously now gone. Quickdraw has not took nothing, and Rear has took some shields. It's down to 1 shield. The only thing is, Kylo can Ezra again. Get Ezra a crit through again. Ezra's dead. Doesn't even need to run out shields. 3 stress ships on the rebel side. With Rear now looking like he can skim past, this could be quite interesting. Here we go. So Ezra's first. 2 forward, clear stress. I assume he's just trying to go for the bump there, and he's going to rage again. Obviously, he's got a inspiring recruit, so he clears 2 stress a turn. 3 turn by Lyric, which does clear stress. Reinforce front, and takes target lock on rear. He's Kyloing Ezra again with a Shaker Pilot. A sloop by Quickdraw is going to cause a crash. Means he's just going to go into Ezra in the end. I wonder if that's going to be in Lyric's arc. If not, he could have a non-reinforced shot. Fenn does a 2 bank and should clear stress and takes focus. There you go. There's a lot of stress flying around here. Nothing at the start of combat. Shooting. Fenn. 2 first 0 on the Decimator. Hitting a crit. Nice. He's taking a hit and he's taking a crit. Obviously has to spend focus because of hot shot. Major hull breach. All crits are face up unless she flips down. So he's going to flip that down next turn. The Decimator is going range 3 first 2 onto Ezra. 1 Predator to miss it on purpose. Loses Ezra's focus. Goes again. Predator. Oh, gets a blank. So he does get 2 crits. Ezra's got 2 dice and with his stress dodges both. So not good start that. So quick draw. Oh, just taking the damage off this one. Yep, that's fine. So quick draw. 3 first 3 on Fenn. Good chance, no actions. Yeah. Okay, and it has a focus. And Fenn rolls and evade, but has a reinforce for nothing. So this has not been a great turn for the Imperials. Let's see what Lyric can do now. Not using fire control. Lyric has to go range 2 on, yep, Decimator. No rock. Target lock blank for nothing. Oh no, yep, there you go, target lock blank for nothing. Hit, and the crit is... Shaken Pilot. No straight 6th round. So it was a good turn for the Rebels there. Put some damage on the Decimator. Oh, Ezra's got TLT. Yes, Ezra's going to shoot Decimator. That's 1 damage, and that's another damage. So Decimator is another damage update. Lyric's full, Fenn is full, Quickdraw is full. Ezra obviously took the direct hit first turn, but that is it. The Decimator is down to 7 hull. Which is looking good for Rebels. Ezra's proved to be quite a tough cookie to crack. It's quite a little clever little build by Ezra. Always makes me tempted to use it. We get lots of lines drawn. I don't know how to remove those. Let's see if we can remove some lines. Also, I don't think I can because I'm not actually one of the active players. So no, we're stuck with lines apparently, which is weird. I read this in one of the other games as well. So here we go. Ezra does a 1 bank, flips just the other side of quick draw, and rages. So that'd be basically for defense. Lyric 3 turn. Doesn't hit the rock, but does hit the Decimator. Quick draw does 1 bank. He could have a double shot here. This would be nice. Obviously, Lyric's got no reinforce. 2 hard by rear, and flips the hull breach. And Shaken Pilot. And Shaken Pilot? Oh yes, because it's not a straight move. And Fenn, 2 bank. I think he's trying to coordinate Lyric, but he's not going to be able to. So he's focusing. So Quickdraw's got some options for shooting here. So nothing started combat. Fenn is first. He's going to shoot range 2 at RAC for 2 hits, just dealing 2 more damage. If the decimator is down to 5. Look at all the damage cards up there. So, decimator back. It's range 3 on Ezra, 3 first 3. Predators hits, and he doesn't use his thing, just 1. Ezra dodges it. Gun up for nothing. And dodges own just. So, quick draw is double shooting. Front 1 first, 3 first 1 on Lyric. Will it be 2 first 1? Unless it's range 1. It is range 1. And he has a focus for 3. So Lyric will take 3 shields. Ouch. Reinforced, no reinforce hurts. Rear shot. 3 first 2 on Ezra. 3 natural hits. Nice. Ezra. Oh, he's thinking about. No, he doesn't do it. Ezra gets 2 evades naturally. Nice. So 1 shield. Other shots to turn. Lyric. I think it's going to be a 4 first 1. Is it range 1? It is range 1. Wow. Lyric's 4 first 1. Wow, look at that natural. There's some hot attack dice in this game. This man does get an evade dice. And he rolls an eye. So he's taking all that. So hit, and a crit. A direct hit would kill the Decimator here. And weapons failure. So I'd imagine the TLT from Ezra will actually now kill the Decimator. First TLT, yep. Dead Decimator. So this is very much swung into the Rebels' favour, but we do have a quick draw running loose, untouched. So damage update, Lyric's got no shields, Fenn's untouched, and Ezra's got 1 shield and 1 hole left. Quick draw untouched, obviously. A couple more double taps, and you could see quick draw in a good position, but we'll see. I think Rebels need to kind of get all of the players, all the ships back together now to make most of Lyric. Because when quick draw starts double tapping, he could start removing ships quite quick, so you need that reinforce around. 2 straight from Ezra. Rages. Lyric 3 turn, and reinforce back and push limit for a focus. 1 sharp by quick draw. Okay. There we go. Takes stress. It's got no actions because the target lock is on Ezra. And a 2 turn by Fenn is going to be able to use flight assist. Don't know what he wants to do with flight assist here. Barrel roll. Okay. And takes target lock. Fenn a shoot. No shot. Quick draw range 2 on Lyric, which is quite handy for the rebel player. Okay. 2 hits. So it reinforces 1. Still roll dice. There you go. So it takes 1. 1 hole onto Lyric. Bridge is going to TLT. The only shot is turn. 3 first 2 onto quick draw. I suppose the only damage quick draw is now going to be able to do is on Lyric, so it's probably not the worst thing in the world. TLT. First 1. 2 with focus. There we go. Quick draw takes shield. And the second TLT 3. And no focus, it takes another shield, but it does get the revenge shot on Lyric. 3 first 1, target locks for 3, and Lyric takes 2 more. So Lyric's now only on 3 hull, but quick draw's only got 1 shield left. So next turn could be huge if the Rebels can get rid of that extra shield and only retake damage on Lyric. If Ezra or Fenn gets to the late game of quick draw, I fancy the Rebels' chances at the moment. And you can never rule out an Imperial TIE fighter. Quick draw's quite decent. So I reckon this turn, I think Ezra's just going to go around that rock and take a couple of turns out. Fenn's going to turn in, so hard 2 maybe. I think Lyric might do a big 3 forward here and just keep the quick draw in the rear arc. Make sure reinforce and focus. So Ezra's 3 bank, yep, skimming around that rock. Big 4, they go 4 forward, not 3 forward then. Reinforce and focus, yep. Yep, keeps chase on for quick draw. And it's almost like I played this game before. Hard 2 by Fenn. And focus. It doesn't mean quick draw's got the option of 2 shots, but I don't think he'll take it. So focus and Ray coming in from Lyric. Saved it from last time. Right, here we go. So Fenn range 2 first 2 on quick draw. 2 blanks. So nothing but hot shot. Oh, he's got a target lock apparently. For 1. I probably wouldn't have spent that focus, but so it's dodged. It has to spend hot shots, so it's double evade anyway. Range 1 from Quickdraw on low. And he's spending the stress to make sure he doesn't have his target lock. Good move. Just 2. Wrong kind of dice, there you go. So he's just going to take 1. That was a bit confusing there. So he's got 2 hull left on Lyric, and that's it this turn. So 1 damage on Lyric this turn, nothing on the Quickdraw. So Quickdraw still has a shield. Dials are down for the Rebels. 2 turn by Ezra, starting to get back into fight. Lyric, another big 4, and I imagine reinforced focus, yep. 2 hard by Quickdraw. That's interesting. I wonder if that puts him out of Arc of Lyric. 2 bank by Fenn. And it's going to target lock. Right, Fenn, range 2. 2 first 2. A hit and a crit, nice. Nice natural roll. And Quickdraw will have to spend the focus. Lose its last shield. It's out of Arc of Lyric. And it's out of Arc of Fenn. This could be a bad turn for Quickdraw. No shots. So, lost the last shield for nothing else, and I think that is pretty much game here. The Rebels have, well, flown well and got that last shield of Quickdraw. So raid one of the focus buttons. It's got 2 focus from Ray now. Right, 1 bank by Ezra. I think he's going to use his TLT. Again, Lyric's getting out of there. Trying to get the 100 0 here, I think now. 3 banks, so Quickdraw's changed target and going for Ezra. He's going to focus up. 2 bank by Fenn. I think he's in arc. Yep. So he's going to focus. For anyone who says that you shouldn't focus when you've got hot shot behind you, it's not necessarily correct, because you can still spend the focus on defence from Fenn route, obviously, which may save you a couple of points of damage. So nothing from the beginning of the turn, no ray in. It's Fenn, 2 first 2. It's in target lock. For 1. Quickdraw rolls blank, so maybe that focused him out. So Quickdraw takes 1 hull, down to 2. Quickdraw is he thinking about double tapping? 2 first 2 on Ezra, he's going to double tap. So if he can get a crit through here though, Ezra dies. So 2 first 2. Just a hit onto Ezra, but Ezra does blank out and takes a shield. And then onto Fenn for 1. And Ezra Fenn also blanks out, takes a shield. So a bit of damage spreading here. And TLT, here we go. 3 from the first one. 3 natural evades from Quickdraw, so Quickdraw will survive his turn. Second one. 2 rerolls, again 3. And Quickdraw does take 1 this time. So Quickdraw's on 1 health. It's more of a case of now, can Quickdraw kill Ezra for some points, or is this going to be 100 0? I think Lyric's out of the fight at this point. Fenn's going to keep chasing Quickdraw. Let's see what happens. Ezra, 3 bank. Does mean he keeps his stress. It's interesting. Not going to have any rage. Turn in by Lyric. Try and target lock. Nope. So he's just going to focus and reinforce the rear. 2 turn in by Quickdraw. Focus. Fenn, 2 bank. And target lock. So, and raise in for Lyric. I suppose he can. So Fenn kill Quickdraw. 2 first 2. 2 crits. Here we go for Quickdraw. 2 natural evades for Quickdraw. So Quickdraw has the chance now to kill Ezra. Range 2. Can he get some points? Yep. Ooh. Fenn is Quickdraw is going to take a stress from Quickdraw. Now the question is, he's thinking about going for a Lyric. Nope, 3 first 2 onto Ezra. Hitting a crit. And with that stress, he does still evade it. And Lyric's got a shot back at range 3. Can Lyric do it? 3 first 4, 3 hits, and 1 evade. Quickdraw is out, taking hit and a crit. That was a good game. Obviously, Rebels win 100 0. It's quite interesting seeing that sort of this. Ezra is quite a tank in that build, but with Fenn and Lyric stopping damage going through, it seems to work quite well on top of that. What should the Imperial player do differently? I don't know. I think he flew relatively well. I think he needed to not get Quickdraw jousted. I know Quickdraw wants to joust, but does he really want to joust 3 ships that close? Maybe, maybe not. But luckily the rebel player went for the decimator to try and move for the board, and removed him very quickly, which was also nice to see. But yeah, Kylo only working once was a bit harsh. I think going for Ezra might have been the wrong move with Kylo. I think Fenn might have been the better shout. Because I know Ezra's tempting because you can take him off in two shots. But with that stress and basically with reinforce flowing around as well, it's very hard to actually push it through, as we saw. But we'll see how both these players do in their group.